What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Al Green just stopped. Ain't that a bitch? Uh, this video is entitled Status Spending. What I'm talking about is because of the American dream, people actually spend money as a for self-esteem purposes for strangers. You spend money to show the world that you can keep up with the Joneses. So you're not really spending because you need something, or even if it's something that you really want. You're spending money because you want to impress people that you don't even know. And we do this in a lot of different ways. You know, we become grown children with this. Like, when I was a child, I thought as a child, I spoke as a child, you know what I'm saying? But when I was a child, I would watch television and I would say, you know, ooh, I want that when every commercial that had a toy or some cereal came on, right? And I just wanted it because, you know, I figured everybody else had it, so I should want it too, right? And it was hard to understand that I didn't need everything that I wanted, and I was never satisfied. And I think we are, as adults in America, who want the American dream, which is a lifestyle of just, what is it, opulence in a sense, that we're still doing that as adults. We're seeing commercials. I want that. I want that car. I want to go there. I want those clothes. I want that watch. You know, I want those. I want those shoes. I want that purse. I want that outfit. I want that leather jacket. And we don't realize we're status spending. Part of social media is status spending. You know, we're not showing off who we are on social media. We're showing off what we can afford and what we look like we can afford on social media. We're showing how we living, right? And a lot of people are lying about their lifestyles. You know, and that's the thing. Like, think about it. When you want when you want to stay somewhere, are you staying in a place where you can afford, or are you staying in a place, you know, are you staying somewhere because it looks like you got it like that? Now, it's a difference if you're like a parent and you're staying somewhere that you may or may not be able to afford because you're trying to get your child in the best educational environment. Normally, those people aren't on social media showing off that they're living somewhere because I'm here because my baby's gonna get a grade A education. People not doing that. Normally, people are staying places and like, you see how I'm living, and it's like you status spending. You know, that's part of America's making the rich getting richer while the poor get poor, because, you know, we're feeding the rich with our status spending, because the things we swear we need, we don't really need. We need things for our own edification and our own egos, not necessarily for our own true necessity. You know, so that's a problem, right? People buy cars because, you know, that's why we have an economy, sports, and luxury, right? An exotic. People buy cars not because, you know, this car is reliable and it gets me back and forth to work. No. People buy cars. People don't buy cars because that maybe the brand that they like, or that type of car is what they like. You know, some people. I'm cheap. I'm not gonna front. You know, I had 2 cars. My other car got totaled, but my work car, it get good gas mileage. I done had that car since 2005. You know, And it still got, and it's falling apart. But that's my dog. He gets good gas mileage because I'm cheap. I'll ride anywhere in that car. I'm like, hey, that's right. My car that got totaled was a sports car because I like muscle cars, right? I'm not gonna front, but I've always liked muscle cars, but I couldn't afford them before I got that. Before I got my muscle car or whatever. But it wasn't for me to post up like, yeah, yo. Everybody who knew me knew I had an infatuation for muscle cars, even when I was a kid. When I used to pick up the little Hot Wheels, I only picked up muscle cars. You know? Yeah, that's right. I didn't want no damn Tonka truck. I wanted the fucking, give me a 69 Camaro. He's like, give me an SS, pimp. I don't want this damn Tonka truck. But you see people online, this is how they living, and it's like, and I remember my homeboy telling me his dad was having a conversation with him, and he told him to sometimes look at the freeway, take a good look at people driving by the road, and he says, you don't know what these people are doing to keep up this image to ride in the cars they riding in. And I've known the friends and family paying $1,000 car note because no reason whatsoever to me, but so you could have got a lower model and been riding okay too, But they're taking pictures of the ride and where they going in it, yada yada, et cetera, et cetera. And it's to show other people that they got it like that, I came up on you boys. Same thing goes for people's shopping habits with clothes. Like, does everybody really need to know all the labels that you have on? Do they really need to know? Does everything that you wear really have to say? Do people really need to know you have a Gucci belt or Hermes belt or shoes or this type of shirt? Because a lot of times you're doing that to let the world know you got it like that. So this how you feeling. You expensive by your clothes, and you spending to let people know, what class your bank account is in, and it's usually a bad look because it doesn't really it screams insecurity. I'm gonna tell you why. Shit, I'll shop at Ross and Burlington Coat Factory and buy the same goddamn labels you buy for a third of the price on clearance. I don't give a damn if it came out 2 years ago. If it look good, it's a classic look, I got it, But some people, they need to look fly, but nobody asks for who are you looking fly for? Because a lot of times people are buying all these clothes and shopping, and they're going hardly anywhere, and they're talking to hardly no one. So what is it for? It's for internet attention. A lot of times, you show people this how I look when I go out. Who cares? You doing that for status, but there's really no currency to have status right now. And people believe there is a currency for status, but not in my opinion. I mean, not status without substance anyway. The same thing when it goes to the lifestyle part of, people go out of their way to, I'm eating at this restaurant. So, I'm thinking about Ghostface Killer right now. I ain't gonna front. But, I'm eating here. I went out here. I'm at this bar. I'm at this lounge. I'm at who gives a shit? But you're trying to let people know that, well, this is how you living and this is what you doing and this is how you enjoying your life. But if you're enjoying yourself, and I'm gonna wrap this up by saying this at the end of it. Same thing happens when people go on vacation. They do this lifestyle status spending, right? But truth be told, if you're really having a good time and you really enjoying yourself and you really feeling yourself, one of the last things you're gonna do is take a picture. When you're really having fun, you're really not thinking about taking pictures about it. You're just thinking about having fun. That's just my opinion, So I'm gonna get out of here because I got to take this call. Well, I don't have to take this call, so I'll finish in about 15, 20 seconds to call them back. Anyway, what it is to me is like I said, like when I was doing something, when I was personally doing some things that I enjoyed, the last thing I was thinking about was a picture. You know, when I was having fun as a child, when I was riding bikes, I wasn't on the trail with the homeboys. When I was playing sports, you know, we was in the middle of the game, about to run a sweep, like, you know, cornerback blitz. No. On the track, about to kill his 4x1. He's 200. I'm in lane 4. You 5, 6, 7, 8 about to get it. Like, it's not about to happen like that, right? You know, when I got out to work, you know, and I enjoyed my job. Like, about to do it again. I'm having fun working. I ain't worried about posting about it, right? You know, when I've been with my lady friends and I've been in relationships with women, you know, I'm not gonna. If we go out, it's not a me and Boo out. For who? What we having a good time? What the hell y'all need to know for? You know, I got the candles and the wine lit. I'm about to bust it. She about to bust it wide open for a player tonight. Yeah, we not doing all that. You know what I'm saying? You know, Christmas time, every kiss begins with K. She gonna love this. Like, no, it's not all the status spending. It's like, you know, you're doing it for other people's attention, and ultimately, if you're doing all this for other people's attention, for you to know where, for all these strangers to know where you stand as far as your status wise, truth be told, that's not the real you anyways. So when people meet you, you can't get upset when people meet you and they're talking to your persona and you feel offended. You put yourself out there as a status and not as a human being. So, you know, I'm out, bro. I got shit to do. Peace.